Yo guys, what is up? It is Captain C. Welcome back. It is great to be back. And right before we get started in the video, I've been trying to record different ways. Sometimes I record like this, um, but and sometimes I record like this. So let me know. Should I hold my phone upright or on the sideways? Just let me know in the comment section because sometimes like my last video. I was holding it a certain way, and the view was just terrible. All right, but in this video, I'm gonna hold it like this. And today I have for you guys the Ewing the Sugar Hill Gang sneakers from Ewing, and dude, these are just hype. Um, Now this time I have these laces on because these laces help so much. Because before I had these, and it definitely put more color in the shoe. I had these laces, and it definitely brought more color into the shoe. But my shoe was so loose. Like these laces are strong. Like these are strong and thick. Now you guys are probably thinking, dude, it doesn't matter about the shoelaces. It doesn't for style it does. But you guys are probably thinking, it doesn't matter what shoelace you use, it's going to be the same strength. That doesn't even make sense. But I'm telling you, this is thin, but this is thick. It'll hold it. So, and I've noticed an incredible change when I change the shoelace. I'll just put that there. Alright, but let me get down on the floor here. That sounded wrong. But, alright, these... let me tell you some story about the shoe and why I got them. I got them because of, so I got this shoe because this is the very first hip hop song group they're the first. The Sugar Hill Gang. They're known for their song Rapper's Delight. Look it up. It is incredible. And the song came out in, I want to say 1979 or something like that. I was listening to the music, and the people, when they were rapping, people were dancing on the dance floor. That was hip hop. That was hip hop. When it first came out, they were rapping and people were dancing like hip hop, hippity hop, it was incredible, and I love that group so much. It was before that they rapped about sex and drugs and stuff. They were rapping about rapping. They were rapping about how fun it was to rap. It was incredible. It was beautiful. It's oh my gosh, it was just amazing. And I love that group. The song was great, and Tony Stark is the heart of the MCU, and that group was the freaking founding fathers, the heart of hip hop. It was amazing. Now, some of my friends, for instance, shout out to Ryan, he likes hip hop he likes the modern stuff. But me, I'm more of the old school guy. And I knew that I had to cop this. This shoe was $140. On Ewing, I usually don't pay that much for shoes, but I had to. I just had to make an exception because it was the Sugar Hill Gang. Ewing is they do a lot of collabs. Just search it up. They did so many collabs on different artists, and I was they did EPMD or something. They did a lot of collabs, and I was just waiting for a collab that I would be interested in. When Sugar Hill came, I'm like, yeah, that I have to cop that. Well, so let's start from the back, and it's time to examine the shoe. Oh, and also please let me know on how I should hold the video camera, because I don't want to show you the shoe right now because I'm talking, but because my last video, I felt super bad about how I videotaped it. So let me know on how you guys want me to hold it. I really need tips on that. But So let's start from the back of the shoe. Number one, which I thought was really cool. So they always have Ewing on the back, but I thought this was cool. All right, Sugar Hill for the Sugar Hill gang. I thought that was really cool. 33, if you can see on the back. I thought that was pretty cool as well. So on the side, now guys, this is very nice suede. Like, I mean, you could sleep on this shoe. That's how awesome it is. A little bit of the Sugar Hill right there. I thought that was pretty cool. I do wish it was a little bigger, but I know a shoe can only be so big. But I thought it was nice about that. It's a light blue. At first the shoe came with these laces on, but I knew I was like, okay, that's going to be way too much blue. I need to put on the rainbow like laces. But I recommend to you guys, keep the laces on. Just keep the laces on. I mean, it was just so loose my heel was coming up from the shoe. I don't know if that was just my foot only, but I recommend keeping the laces on because it just makes it a tighter fit, and the other laces are not that strong. I think it's pretty cool. You know, the Patrick Ewing on the front. I do wish that they kind of made it white or something, because if you're walking on the street, there's nobody is going to know what that says on the top right here unless you were looking straight into it. I wish they did have like some type of color or something that made it stand out a little bit more. But I think it's still really cool, because if you are looking in the front, you're thinking, okay, that's kind of plain. No, all I see is blue, you know. But it is very nice overall. I love it when Ewing makes suede shoes. They do such a good job, and I love it how they do collabs. I love it that Ewing does collabs like this. We saw EPMD. We saw several different hip hop artists. I can't name them all for you, but Ewing does great collabs, and I think that is so cool. Give me more reasons to buy Ewing. But if I could go back, I would probably, like I told you in past videos, I would probably only get the OG Ewing shoe. So, but because then I could focus on getting other shoes. But this was the exception because I love Sugar Hill Gang, and I knew Jordan was never going to come out with a collab with that. Reebok, nobody was going to come out with a collab like that. But I know Ewing does such a good job at doing collabs. I wish I could get the 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz did a collab with Ewing, but that shoe was super hard to find. But I thought that was so cool how they did a collab with him. I wish I could go back in time when they first came out with that. On eBay for quite a bit, 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz shoe was on there in my size, and they had one left, and I didn't have the money at the time, and when I didn't have the money, it must have just sold out. I was pretty upset about that, but those things happen. But this is a fantastic shoe, guys. I would recommend you guys getting this shoe. The suede is great. It's overall a pretty decent shoe. 140 is, I think, a little pricey, but when they raise prices like that, the Sugar Hill Gang has to get a little bit of the money. Ewing has to get a little bit of the money. So I understand. I'm not gonna hold that against them, because the most expensive shoe I've bought is my Son of Mars for $150, and I would like to think that was worth it. And $140 Ewing, $10 off, plus with 15% off with their usual deal. Like I said before, I think it's really cool. Just imagine, you're in line, at the grocery store, and just a Sugar Hill like that. You're just standing, and right behind you, the person sees it, Sugar Hill. I think that's really cool. But yeah, one thing that I wish that they did right here. I wish that they made it a little more noticeable, because again, this is something that's pretty hard to notice. It says 33 right here, and they could have made it noticeable. Maybe had the 33 like a black, like, you know, make the threes black and like have it stand out a little bit more, you know, and just to, or something, you know, that make it red or something, like make it stand out a little bit. It's like you're hiding the 33. Make the shoe stand out, you know, what the hell. So, you know, I'm not going to do on feet. I don't feel like putting the shoes on. But let me just try to give you one last look at it. You know, like, yeah, this is a pretty cool shoe. And just real quick, I doubt this video will come out tonight because it is always, you know, uploading videos. It takes super long for me. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or what, but it's something up. But plus also I do have to use the restroom. So I'm gonna end this quickly. But try to vote, guys, very important. I voted for the first time, so that's pretty cool. Number 2, I just got the Spreaker app and SoundCloud, so I will be my podcast. My goal is probably to start it on Monday or something, and it's going to be about Chicago sports. So if you live in the Chicagoland area, this is definitely something that you are going to want to listen to, but because there's a lot of interesting things coming out for Chicago. Number 1, and I'm not doing another podcasting right now for you guys, but I'm just telling you that Blackhawks fired. I just found out today Quinville got fired, so that'll probably be a topic that we'll discuss. Maybe that'll be all news by then, but we're still probably going to want to touch upon that. Chicago Bears are still in first place, and 2 big things coming up for us. Number 1, we are playing on Thanksgiving, and we are playing on primetime, which I love it when we are playing on primetime on NBC because those broadcasters are awesome on there. Like, I mean, it's just that they're like legends, man. So that's definitely interesting. Plus, also this month, Kyle, my friend, he will be coming out with a song this month, and I gave one lyrics to that song. So that's really cool. So I will definitely tell you guys how to find that because I am immensely proud of what we are accomplishing with this song. I hope it turns out really great. But that's about it. But so a lot of cool stuff happening. So, you know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.